What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Summer Career Mode. It is episode number 46 returning today, man. We've got some massive games coming, really looking forward to it, man. We've got more big games in the Premier League, aiming to keep pace with the front runners Manchester City on the back of our back-to-back wins over Chelsea and Brentford, but also match days 3, 4 and possibly 5 in the Champions League group stage, and that's where we're kicking off as well. A massive game in Amsterdam at the Johan Cruyff Arena. 1 win and 1 loss in our first 2 games. Right now 2 points ahead of Porto and Ajax, but heading into this game here, lose it and we'll drop down to at least 3rd place, but win it and we could go possibly 5 clear of both Porto and Ajax and take a giant leap towards qualification. So a massive game to kick off today. Ajax away in the Netherlands. Come on you Royals. Well, I must say this has been an awful game, guys. 25 to go. I was so looking forward to this, but there's been nothing going on really. Still deadlock, but to be fair, a point's not a bad result here. It means that we don't have a worse head-to-head record than Ajax heading into the reverse fixture, and we'll still be in 2nd place, we assume. There's McGree! Says I don't want us to get the point, I want all 3. This guy only scores big goals, man, and he's done it again. Riley McGree can't take a penalty, but can bang in an important goal when we need him. He's done it again from Australia in Amsterdam. Drills in the opening goal, and Reading strike first in a massive game in the Champions League. Riley McGree. I would love to see the stats on this, but how many of the goals he scored throughout his career for us have been in the final 20 minutes of games? I swear, there's no point in starting this guy. I don't know why I start him. I really don't. He's not going to score in the first 10 minutes. He's not that sort of player, but he will get you a goal when you need one late on. As Obafemi's tackle isn't good enough, shot blocked, and it'll drop to that man, and we'll get the danger away. He is just a definition of clutch in this team, man. Always gets the job done in those late stages. And what a shocker, he's done it again. As in the top left there, PSG have just found a late leveller at the part of the prance as Harvey Nibs should have made it too. But whilst we won't get the dagger, I think we will hold on to the win, and a big one as well, because if PSG do hold, if Porto do hold PSG, that is going to keep the group incredibly tight, but ensure that we will still be in a qualification spot. McGree, Rodriguez, Nibs, once again, somehow puts it wide, but it's not going to matter. Reading will hold on, big 3 points, big away day victory in Amsterdam, and again it will mean we'll stay in a qualification spot at the halfway stage. Probably should have added to the goal tally. In the end, it does not matter. 2 wins in our first 3, and the only loss coming against the front runners PSG. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied at the halfway stage, man. Reading has things down on course to qualify. Even if in 2nd place, I would still take it. Right, let's keep it going. 3 wins on the trot in all competitions, and now aiming to go top of the Premier League. Leeds away at Ellen Road. Tricky test here, where only a win does give us a chance of leapfrogging Man City and going into pole position. Let's keep the winning run going. Come on, you Royals. For the past 2 years, I've flirted with the idea of selling Riley McGree and bringing in someone younger who's actually going to grow, as McGree is basically maxed out. But how many times do I say this? The overall rating, it's a good indicator how good the player is probably going to be, but it's not the most important thing. Riley McGree, oh, that's going to be a straight red. Riley McGree scores so many. That's a soft booking. That should have been a red in my opinion. Or a lenient booking, I should say. Riley McGree scores so many big goals for me. You think about all the big goals he scored within this save, and he's still adding to that as well. None probably bigger than that FA Cup semi-winner against Norwich a couple of years ago, but oh, there's a good block there, and then the keeper with an unorthodox volley away to Sam Greenwood. Yeah, honestly, if you've got a player that never lets you down, don't sell him. Doesn't matter if he's not growing. Doesn't matter if he's not getting any better. If he works for you, keep him in the team. I've been asked before, Doxy, would you get rid of the rating system? No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would, because it's a really helpful indicator again. Got to be a carbon copy this time. Got to finish it. Far post, yeah, easy money. I don't think I would, because it's a good indicator of how good a player is going to be. I'm getting better at understanding ranges and not needing full scout reports to, you know, presume how good a player is going to be based on the rating, but I don't know. I don't think it's something which like it needs to get rid of. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there'll be any advantage to removing it. Don't forget there was a very brief period of time. We're going back 10 years ago now in FIFA 14 when EA did do away with the rating system, only temporarily for players that you didn't own, players that you could sign. But it proves to be an unpopular decision, and they brought it back straight away. Like I said, I personally believe it should stay, but I just don't think you should give as much importance to it in regards to whether you should sign or play a player. Second half underway still. Ooh, leading by 1. The tackles flying in today. Sam Greenwood goes into the book as well. And it remains at 1-0, but Leeds are lucky not to have at least one player sent off. Zamdouni is denied by a good stop by Grabara. And we are still leading by just the 1. But that second goal, as things stand, is definitely on the cards. Wilhelma with the delivery into Zeki. And again, another fine save. That goal is coming. I often say this, but when you're doing all the right things, you continue to push, you're getting the chances, you're getting those shots on target. Just don't have the goal. Oh, keep going, keep going, because eventually you're sure to get that breakthrough. I mean, we've already got 1, but as things stand, it's only a matter of time before that second goal comes, man. I'm very surprised it hasn't come yet, as that'll drop to Anderson, another corner, and Leeds absolutely penned here 7 minutes after the restart. If they get out of this, still only down by 1, I'll eat my hat. Saved by Grabara. Get your knife and fork out, Doxy boy, because you got 56 minutes to go. 56 minutes? No, 36 minutes, but even so, it's on the cards. And I don't think there's any danger in me eating that hat. No. They weren't going to get past this game only losing by 1. It's been all Reading. And like I said a moment ago, just keep pushing. I know it sucks when you're trying so hard and you're not getting what you believe you deserve, but honestly, you will get it. Like, if you can see you're doing all the right things, just haven't had a rub of the green, you will get it. You will. It's just a matter of time. Anderson, who's been brilliant this season, gets another. He set up the first, scores the second. Reading are going to make it 4 wins on the trot in all competitions. Absolutely rolling right now. There's a corner for Leeds. 30 seconds of normal time. You might notice often when a team is 2-0 down, they'll bring their goalkeeper forward, but not when they're 1 goal down. Sometimes that's the case, as it's floated into Grabara, and the header is saved by Bennett, and then forwards, what a block, Owen Haynes. Haynes said, Bennett, I've got to keep that clean sheet for you, son, as he makes the save as well at the near post. Owen Haynes off the line to keep us still leading by 2. You love to see that. He's got himself in fantasy, that's why. He wanted those extra 4 points. As that corner is also temporarily dealt with. Leeds are going to ruin the clean sheet, if not get the point. And another corner, as it's still 2-0. Keeper's going to go forward again. Mate, there's not enough time. I respect the hustle, but there's not enough time. Go on, get out of the way. There we go. And that will do it. Reading will hold on for the clean sheet and the 3 points as well. And it will be 4 extra points for anyone that's got Bennett, Haynes, Bond in their fantasy defence as well. Reading with a 2-0 win, 4 wins on the trot. Right, following game is Dusan Vlahovic has just won the Ballon d'Or. That's the first time I've seen him win it in any of my saves before. Vlahovic Ballon d'Or winner. He's 88 overall, so probably the lowest rated player I've seen win it as well. Though to be fair, Barca last year did win a La Liga and Champions League double, so I guess you can see why. Fair play, Vlahovic winning the Ballon d'Or. First time I've seen him win it in any of my saves. Anyway, following game, aiming for 5 wins on the trot in all competitions, and a big one too. Second playing host to third. Liverpool at home as Dennis Shirkin returns on the back of his 3-month layoff. Big game here as you're going to pull further clear of the chasing pack and keep pace with Man City as well. Come on, you Royals. Man, I've got to say, it's been a decent run, but Man City are not slowing down, man, honestly. I mean, they're going to start dropping points at some point. It just has to happen, but at the moment, it might be a while, let's just say that. If we're waiting for Man City to drop points, yeah, might want to bring a book, because this is taking a long time. As the British shot is saved by Alisson, as the Brazilian pushes away an early attempt. Still in over to get a win here will give us some good separation on both Liverpool and Arsenal as well. So even if we can't catch Man City, just want to pull away from the chasing pack. So 26 minutes in as we're tied at tied at 0-0. And as things stand, not under much pressure, but other than the one early chance, haven't had any more than that. I'm noticing Liverpool are really pushing their wing backs up high, and so if we can, here we go. If we can Oh, yeah. If we can. Yes! No! Get in behind those fullbacks who continue to be pushed up really high and then work it into the middle. We should have some easy chances for goals. That was one right there. Couldn't hit the target. Esprit just over. Still 0-0. Yeah, Hernandez and Cancelo are getting pushed really high up the pitch. And well, that's why. What a save, Bennett. What a save. That's why their ability when going forward and their danger on full display. Great cross by Hernandez. And the volley excellently saved, bravely, by Bennett. Still 0-0, but that's the danger. As Gurev's shot is blocked and Liverpool clear, as we get an injury there for Keita as well. Very feisty first half, that. Really good. Man, these games are so fun to play, they really are. Don't get me wrong, we all love to thrash an opponent like 4-5-0, but when there's so much at stake in a really big game, both teams are playing well. Oh, it's just so good, because you get really immersed in it, do you know what I mean? As Rodrigo plays a 1-2 on Monero. Here's Bruno Fernandes, the ex-Manchester United man. Gets around from Owen Hayes, shoots, Bennett with the save. And Bond prevents the corner. 22 minutes. Is someone going to find a winner in a huge, huge early 6-pointer? With both teams wanting to keep pace with Manchester City. Bond, what a touch. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Reggie Bond, Reggie Bond, Reggie Bond. The name's Bond! Reggie Bond! 18 to go! And it's the Academy graduate, Berkshire boy! The might have just won us a huge early season battle! Great touch! Great finish! What a goal! 15 on the clock, can we hold on? Ball inside, shot blocked by Tyler, and Ramos's header drops wide of Bennett's post. As we still lead by 1. Oh, goodness gracious. What a game, what a game! What a game, man, seriously. And what a time for Reggie to get his first goal of the season as well. The special agent coming through when we needed him. And I think we are probably going to be okay. I'll play advantage there, ref. Oh, that's a foul. That could be a red, though. Ramos from behind, out of frustration. Liverpool knowing they've missed their chances and missed their chance as well. Ramos will probably be sent off here too. And that is going to do it for sure as the Reds go down to 10. Reading will run out big winners courtesy of the agent Bond and keep pace with Man City and extend the gap on the chasing pack as well. This was such a fun game. One of the games that have saved this, and a massive win to go along with it too. Right, we meet them again. Following game, reverse fixture of the Champions League group stage. Ajax coming to Berkshire on the back of our big win against them in Amsterdam. Right now, a point behind Paris Saint-Germain, but crucially, 4 clear of Porto and 5 clear of Ajax. So if we win this and PSG beat Porto at the Dragao, we'll guarantee qualification with 2 games to spare. Maybe not top, but certainly at the very least second place, and that'll do me just fine. Let's get the win we need to all but secure qualification tonight. Come on, you Royals. Reading now going on to a good run of form, which is... Oh, well done. Kigaki. Well done. Brilliant. Wonderful. Fantastic. Brilliant. Oh, it should have been a wonderful goal, but I messed up the finish. How many times have you heard me say that exact sentence? Dear, oh dear. But yeah, crucial stage of the season here. Big games coming in the league and in Europe as well. And this is a great time to go into a good run of form before that cluster of games coming in December. A win here would be absolutely massive. As that shot is blocked by Binder and Carlos Forbes gets it and will get the danger away. Just like in Amsterdam, this has not exactly been a classic. We won that game late through McGree. Let's see if we can do it again here. Reggie sent down the left-hand side, steps in between 2 Ajax players, and then another one as he finds Kitolano. And he'll give it to Femi as we just keep holding that ball and try and find an opening. Ajax kind of just taking the point, but if they don't win, they're basically out. So what are they thinking? Let's just get into the Europa League? As Amdouni carrying a knock is denied by Rooney as we almost won it right to death. I think that would just be a bruise for Zeki. He went down earlier. I'll keep you posted on that. But that's only really the negative to what was otherwise been a... Hold on. Hold on. Yes! Tight game with few chances, and at the death, Michael Obafemi comes off the bench for his first goal of the season, and what a time to get it, because that might have sent us through to the last 16. First touch since coming on as a sub, and what a touch it was, because he half volleys it past Rooley into the far corner, and Reading win it with virtually the final kick of the game. Goodness gracious, I've said before, what I really want in future versions of FC is the final whistle to be blown whilst the celebrations are going on. Don't worry about lining us up back for kickoff, because when there's no chance to be creative, once the ball's being touched off the centre circle, the ref blows for full time. But it's a walk-off game winner in our hearts. Obafemi, I think, has sent us through to the last 16 with 2 games to go. His only touch of the game. So technically we're not there yet, but all we got to do is get 1 point in our final 2 games against PSG or Porto, and that will guarantee it. And a win against PSG will guarantee top spot if we could pull off a great win there away in Paris. Goodness gracious, man. What a time to get your first goal of the season with your first touch of the game. Right, following game, Leicester heading into this one still behind Manchester City, needing Guardiola's side to slip up like Paris Saint-Germain just did. But for now, we still remain their closest challengers. That's the most important thing, sticking with them for as long as we can. Leicester in the following clash. Come on, you Royals. 6 wins in a row in all competitions for Reading. Best run of form of the season so far, but no Amdouni for the game on the back of the knock on Wednesday night, as Bennett makes a good save there. And since Obafemi got me the winner, I thought I would give him a start here to reward him. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a tough one here without our main man up top, who oftentimes, if he doesn't get me the goal, he gets me the assist. So for him not to be out there at all, this is going to be a big ask of Obafemi. Leading our line. Oh, that really should have been 1-0. Bottled that. 32 minutes in. Locatelli going from left to right. And now Reece Nelson. There's his pass cut out. And that's fine. Brandon Bennett playing keeper. Oh my goodness. Keeper away here is... That's a bit risky. But do you know what? It's okay. Don't normally do stuff like that, but hey, listen, it worked, and it built from the back as well. Do you know, if that happened back when I was a kid, you would have been subbed off. Like, do you know what I mean? If I was doing that between the sticks, I would have been subbed off. Instead, it's led to an attack, which has also led to the opening goal. Reggie with 2 in 2 league games, but it all started from basically passing the ball on the goal line and hitting the post from a back pass as well. That is how much the game has evolved over the years, man, seriously. And I tell you, we discussed in the last episode a lot of things about modern day football that I'm not a fan of, but there are certain things that I am a fan of. The way the ball is passed around, not just the 18-yard area, but even a defensive 6-yard box now, is honestly, I love watching it. I really do when you can build from that position. It really attests to the technical ability, the composure, the positional sense, the awareness that has improved tenfold since I played back in the 90s. It's amazing how the game has changed that way. Yes, when in doubt, kick it out does not have as much of a place in modern day football as it used to. Perhaps as a last resort, but certainly nothing other than that for at least the top teams. I love it. I think it's amazing the way the game's evolved over the years. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. Anyway, still leading by 1. It's Gula says no, you're not. The Turkish wonder kid with the level. The heads past Bennett at the near post. Foxes have their equaliser. Yeah, into the final 2 minutes, and it seems as though that is lucky. Or was it skillful? Well, probably the latter, considering it's led to a build-up. But this will be our first game after 6 wins in a row where we failed to extend the streak, and that isn't dealt with. Good block, Haynes. And Bennett with the save. But we will stay undefeated at least. Yep, clean sheet streak over. Winning run over. But at least we do remain undefeated and extended to 7 in all competitions. Without Amdouni, to be fair. Tricky test away at the King Power, where we lost earlier this season in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, it's not the worst result in the world. Could call it 2 points drop, but it's not terrible. Right, let's do 2 more because I want to end on that PSG game away with a chance to qualify as group winners with a big win in Paris. Following game back in the Premier League at home on the back of an international break. Crystal Palace right now bottom of the table as we're currently 4 behind Man City, who also have a superior goal difference record as well. This is a banker that we simply can't afford to pass up. Got to return to winning ways here. No excuses. Come on, you Royals. These are the moments, we discuss them quite often. When you've had that slip up, you've got to bounce back instantly. This season we've done that in every single game we've slipped up in. The very next one, we've returned to winning ways. And so, with Palace again bottom of the table, this should be a formality, but you've still got to do it. You've still got to return to winning ways. The sooner you get back to it, the easier it is to get back on a run. Sergio in trouble. Easy money. Oh, Amdouni off the post. You put your house on him to score that. Off the woodwork and Palace will clear. Rustiness from Zeki. Missing that last game through injury. Maybe. Or maybe that was just a shocking finish from Doxy boy. Eze. To Nicholas Jackson. Holds off Owen Haynes. Shot blocked by Bindham. He gets it back and scores. And the ex-Chelsea man puts Palace in front. Cracking strike. And the side at the bottom have stunned the Medeski into silence. You know, I'm not going to say the alarm bells are ringing, but my right hand is reaching for the string. Because this would be a disastrous result. A draw at Leicester, not terrible. A loss here at home to the side, bottom of only 1 win all season long. God awful. No excuses. Absolutely no excuses. And there's no way we beat PSG in Paris if we lose here this afternoon. Anderson's done brilliantly well there. Hold on, guys. McGree, who else? Come on! Pick it up, though. Pick it up, Riley. I know it's all allowed to play, but come on, pick it up. Let's get back in. Let's get in for the first time, sorry. 6 after the restart. Free kick for Reading. You know Wilhelma fancies it. Already won this season against Spurs. God, that was one to remember, wasn't it? And can he do it from this incredibly tight angle here? Why not? I mean, if anyone can do it, why not Wilhelma? Oh, he clipped the post. I don't know if I'll get another one with him. I highly doubt it because of my ratio. It's so bad, it's embarrassing. But he's come close a couple of times. Harry Reedvoud still at Palace after all these years. Crazy. As he rolls through Scott Olsen. And Crystal Palace are back in front. I thought that Jackson goal was just a blip. Evidently not. We're behind again. Well, I think Oliver Glasner is going to be on Pep Guardiola's Christmas card list coming into this game, man. No one saw this coming. The Aka Buster. Oh, it's gone all the way across the 6-yard area. I'll keep it in play. Recycle possession. Dennis Shirkin just couldn't pull the trigger. Definitely not a foul. And Palace get it away. Dear, oh dear. This was not on the cards. And the last thing we needed. Set yourself. Okay, alright, okay. 5 to play. Can we find a winner? That man again. He is Riley Clutch McGree. Going super asymmetrical. 4-1, 4-1 for the final 5 minutes. I mean, at this point, the shape just goes out the window. Do you know what I mean? When it's these sort of stages of a game here, and it's just one team going all out for a winner or a leveler, and the other team going all out to defend. The shape, system, it just goes out the window. You know, like seriously, just get that ball forward for a chance. Nibs! Oh, Bishop saved! Last chance! Can I bring... I know, I can't bring forward Bennett. Oh, shades of Alisson versus West Brom. I can't bring forward Bennett as we're tied and not behind as the corner is headed away. And I think that'll probably do it. Yeah, there must be a foul for something, and that is going to do it. Got a point. Bounce back twice from a goal down to claim a point. That's something. That is a show of resilience. But no matter how you look at it, for the second game in a row, it is 2 points dropped and 2 points taken from a possible 6. Unfortunately, that is not going to keep us with Man City for very long. 2 big slip-ups in a row, and now we've got to go to Paris in our episode closer. That's a massive, massive bottle. Yep, our final game today on the back of back-to-back draws in Paris, aiming to extend the undefeated run where a point will guarantee qualification at the bare minimum in second, but a massive win and scalp away against the Parisian Giants will actually see us guarantee top spot with a game to go as well. Can we bounce back and close the episode strong on the back of back-to-back draws, or will the group go to the final day in order for qualification to be decided between three teams? I guess we will see. Massive game to close the episode out. Paris Saint-Germain away in the French capital. Come on, the Oils. Andre Santos now 85 overall in this save. Of course, one of the several young players Chelsea have signed under the Todd Boehly ownership, being loaned to Strasbourg, of course. Who obviously Strasbourg are kind of becoming like Chelsea's new Vitesse. Do you know what I mean? The place to loan all their young players to. Back in the day, Vitesse were just their loan factory, man, with the likes of Marco van Ginkel. And who went down there, by the way? Someone's just gone down there. Is that Bishop? Hopefully it was. I can't afford another injury. No, there's it must be Bishop, because there's Amdouni. And Bishop has stayed down. Now he gets back to his feet. What a touch by Zeki. And that's why I can't afford for him to go down, because he is too good. Well, we missed him for the Leicester game. We slipped up. And Zeki Amdouni might not have scored in his last two, but he's back on the score sheet tonight. 1-0. Into the final 5 minutes, almost there. It's been a really poor game, I must say. But this win will guarantee top spot of a game to go. And there's been so many late goals in today's episode. We can just avoid one here. That's it. Pole position locked up. Almost there. Eric Garcia, got to get it forward. Sergio Gomez back. And there it is. Ref calls time. And that will do it. Awful game to close today's episode out. Really poor. But hey, listen, I'll take it. A 1-0 grind out win. Like I always say when you had a slip-up, especially back-to-back slip-ups, you just got to get back to winning ways no matter how you do it. Even if it is a really poor 1-0, I'll take it every day, or in this case, every night of the week. Reading qualify and as group winners, meaning on match day 6, the host of Porto, top spot already locked up. What a bonus that is. And that'll do it for today's episode of the Summer Career Mode as well, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed. If you have done, please do drop a like. What's up to you all? Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with the group finale where we take on Porto at home in a meaningless battle, but we'll see who we've been drawn against in the last 16 in the Champions League, most crucially, and more big games in the Premier League. A third of the way through the season, we'll get to the halfway stage, 3 behind Man City, as we'll aim to leapfrog them for the first time since falling behind. Have a fantastic day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Summer Career Mode very soon.